Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, Aries? Welcome. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. All right. Welcome back if you've already subscribed. And a general just welcome period if you're new here. But if you are new, please hit the subscribe button. Also hit that little notification bell so that you're alerted whenever I drop new content. All right, this feels good. This is a general reading for Aries for the month of January 2021. I'd like to remind everybody this is a general reading, so it does not apply to any situation in your life. Just let it fly. You know, maybe this isn't your reading this go around. But if anything in here relates, please take what relates to your situation. Okay. Aries, January 2021. Okay, that's it, right there. What do we have for Aries 2021? All right. Leave it like that. Okay, so to start off this 2021, this entire month here in this reading is devoted to you not having the joy that you were looking for. What is going on with that? There's some kind of joy that you're not experiencing that you've been looking for. Okay, so at the beginning of the month we have the artist card here. When I get this card, that means you're exploring a creative side. So at the beginning of the month, you're exploring some kind of creative side, maybe some creative abilities that you might have. And towards the middle of the month, there's some kind of frustration that you're coming out of some type of frustration that's going on at the middle of the month here. So, I mean, that's always good to come out of, being frustrated, and these are very frustrating times, and we're hoping to break free of the frustration and get back to being happy again. But there's something that you're not leaving behind towards the end of the month of January. And yeah, so we're gonna get into this and find out what it is that's going on here. Find out what's going on. What's going on with joy? What is going on? We have Aries here at the beginning of the month. What is this creating? What's going on here? What's this new creative thing? One more shuffle. Okay. So what is the artist about here at the beginning of the month here? Okay. Okay. So first, what I see here is it seems as if you've found some kind of creative way to let go of all of the heavy burdens that you've been carrying here. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands upright. So you're at the end of a time of carrying a bunch of burdens that probably are not your burdens. So you're in a period of letting go of that. Okay, you've been thinking about it, taking it inside. You've been thinking about it, and you figured out some kind of creative way to let go of the burdens. Okay, because there's a period of healing that is starting in the beginning of the month of January 2021. Okay, so yeah, it looks as if you've taken the burdens or the problems inside and you're realizing what is not yours. And what you're doing is you found some kind of creative way to get rid of those burdens and make your load a lot lighter. Okay, when you see the Hermit card, that means that you've gone within yourself to shine a light on the situation, which is the burdens that you're carrying or whatnot. And you're almost out at the beginning of the month of January. You're figuring out exactly how to let go of these burdens, and you're getting ready to come out of hermit mode with a new plan to heal in the month of January. So you're definitely going after some type of healing here. It looks like it is going to be at the bottom of the deck. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so there's some kind of new emotional opportunity that is definitely coming to you at the beginning of the month when it comes down to this healing that is taking place. Okay, so you're definitely going into a mode of healing at the beginning of January. All right, so let's figure out what this almost coming out of frustration is about. It looks like this is pretty much what it is. You're still in that energy of healing and letting go of the burdens. So that's pretty much probably what this frustration is all about here. It's what I'm feeling. What do we have for frustration? Okay, so what I'm seeing here is whatever this is that, the burdens that you are having is definitely causing you frustration. Okay, that's for sure. And you're seeing that it's going to take a lot of hard work and planning to get to the opportunities that you're looking for. But you are definitely on your way to resources. It's coming in kind of quick, your resources, because you've definitely, I think you figured this out the middle of the month of January. You figured out, you know what hard work needs to be done and what kind of planning needs to be done to make this happen, so that your healing can begin and you can begin to get back on your feet. Okay, so I do see good things coming to you when it comes to that. And this is due to feeling like you're being left out in the cold here. Feeling like just feeling like you're being left out in the cold, like you're being neglected in some kind of way. And you're gonna do the work that it takes, the hard work and the planning to let go of all of these burdens so that you can heal. So this definitely looks like some kind of healing that's taking place here. And so I can understand the whole overall of not having any joy, but there's definitely peace coming to you when this hard work is done, this hard work and this planning, and you execute it the way that you need to in order to get to the peace that you desire here. Okay, what do we have for journey in reverse? Okay, so for the ending of the month, I'm gonna set this out here so you can see. For for the ending of the month of January, we have, there's some kind of message that's going to come through to you, and it's going to leave you reminiscing about the way things used to be. But you're not really looking at what is in front of you that you could be doing. Instead, you're looking at everything that you might have lost during this transition that's happening in January for you. It's almost as if you're feeling like, okay, I'm ready to do something better for myself. So I figured out that I need to let go of all of these burdens that are not mine, of all of these problems, so that I can heal. Healing was the objective at the beginning of the month. In the middle of the month here, you're like, this is the hard work that I need to do and the planning that I need to do, to get my resources back in order and to get back on my feet. But at the ending of the month, you have this energy of, I miss what I had, just reminiscing on things that you used to have. There's some kind of message that's definitely coming in from maybe potentially a water sign that's going to leave you feeling as if you may want to, it's like a mixed up kind of emotions that you might have here, okay? And that's leaving you wondering if you should work on this or not to create that happy life that you want, okay? And it's like you're it's a halfway of using the resources that are available to you in order to get what it is that you want, but you have one foot that's still stuck on the other side. You're sitting on the fence, and it's because of the reminiscing of what you had, So it's like, I want it gone, but then once it's leaving and going out the door, you're reminiscing about what used to be. And that's pretty much where it's leaving you at the end of the month of January. It looks like you're ready to leave this behind and let go of these burdens and these issues, and you're even willing to put in the hard work, but it's definitely a frustrating process for sure. And then you feel like, maybe I shouldn't go anywhere. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe there's nothing out there for me anymore, or you're not seeing what's out there for you. So you kind of slow down on the hard work, start reminiscing, and now you're leaning back to what you used to be involved with, and you miss it. But Spirit is saying, take a look at what you could have. Look at what's in front of you, that you could make happen, Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be a struggle towards the ending of the month, because, once that stuff starts to leave, you start to feel it. Like, damn, I miss this person. I miss these problems. I miss all this stuff that was going on in my life. So you have to really ask yourself, is peace and joy what you're really looking for? Is this what you really want at the end of the month, Because if you do, you're right there on the cusp. You're right on the fence. All you have to do is just, pretty much take the leap and go over to the other side and continue doing what it is that you were doing, the hard work and the planning to get yourself together. Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Aries, January 2021? Moving forward, what's your advice? Here it is. In order for the victory and the recognition that you wish to receive, it's time for you to get rid of things in your life that no longer serve you. It's time for the truth. It's time to be stern about the truth. And if it isn't the truth and what you want to hear, then maybe it's time for you to cut this stuff out of your life. Cut these burdens out of your life, whether it be people, situations, family members, whatever the case may be. It's time for you to cut these things out of your life that no longer serve you for your highest good, to move you forward. Okay? You know, it's January 2021. Do we want to continue on a whole new year with the same old problems from the last year? That's the question that you need to ask yourself here when it comes down to this. You want to look back on the past and keep the past energy, or do you want to start fresh and new and move forward with the truth and with only things that serve you, that's going to help you move forward? That is your question. Let's see what advice that your angels have for you during this time. Wow, that jumped out clear. You are not alone. You are not alone. That's the first one that jumped out. You are not alone. When I get this card, this is saying, hey, we see you. We're right here with you. We're helping you to get through these problems and these things that are bothering your soul. These things that are keeping you from having a joy. And we want you to have joy. And you're not alone with this. Don't think that you're alone in facing these problems. What else do we have? You have a divine purpose that you're probably not even focused on at all because of all of these other burdens and problems. You have a reason that you're here. You know, that could be for a specific group that I'm talking to, but you have a divine purpose. It came out in reverse, okay? So that means you have a divine purpose that you're not even focused on right now because you're too focused on what's going wrong, or you have so much clutter going on that you can't focus on your divine purpose. It's being pushed to the back because you're dealing with all of these other burdens, you know? Okay, let's get one more from the angels. Expression. It's time for you to practice expressing yourself the way that you should. Maybe you're not being the Queen of Swords here in this situation. Maybe you're just allowing a lot of things to just happen and you're not really saying anything about what's not serving you or speaking up about the burdens that are weighing you down and keeping you from being you and going after your divine purpose. Maybe it's time for you to speak up here and express yourself. I also get this when it's time for you to express yourself creatively as well, okay? And creativity goes with your divine purpose. You know, maybe it's time for you to go after your divine purpose after you clear out some of this clutter that's going on here. Okay? Okay. Well, it looks like Spirit is trying to set you on the right path going into January 2021. I have faith that you will do whatever it is that you need to do in order to get to the joy and the peace that you're looking for, Aries. It just takes some hard work, planning, and not giving up on that vision that you have for yourself moving forward. Okay? Just don't forget, you are not alone in this situation. Okay? So let's start this January off right. You know, let's make the moves necessary for our highest good to move us forward. Okay? And I'm going to leave it at that. If this reading resonates with you, please like, share, and leave a comment. I love to hear from you guys in the comment section, you know, if this relates to you. And if you want to schedule a reading with me, check the description box below this video. Follow me on all social media platforms at Tall Man Tarot, same name for all platforms. Much love to you all, Aries. Happy New Year, and I will see you next month. Peace.